Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we made it here to Azalea Town and saved the Slowpokes from the members of Team Rocket. Furthermore, we caught a Slowpoke for ourselves and added it to our team and named it Bro because, well, he is just a bro. What else can be said about it? In this episode, we're going to be heading into the Azalea Gym, but not before showing off the fact that I grinded Bro off-screen to level 13 from level 6. And it still has Tackle, Curse, and Growl, which are pretty decent moves. I mean, Tackle is your average move, and it's somewhat decent. So, without further ado, let's enter the gym here. So, here we go. Let's talk to this guy. Yo, Challenger. Bugsy's young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's going to be tough without my advice. Let's see. Bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying type moves are super effective too. So as you can see, this is a bug type gym. Hi, are you challenging the leader? No way! Yes, and we sure are. And oh man, we're going to be facing a double battle here, right? No. This is before double battles came out, so it's just two separate Pokemon. And she's going to be starting off with a Spinarak here in this episode. Not bad at all. And bro, this is your first fight on camera. Let's see how good you do. Hopefully you do me well, my friend, because you've been doing good off screen when I was grinding for your levels. So, I mean, you got Poison Sting. Please don't get Poison right off the bat, and you don't. That's a great start. Now this Spinarak is hilarious, because it just tried to use Scary Face to try to lower our speed even lower than it already is. And Slowpoke just doesn't really care, because he's already slow. And derpy. But that's okay, we love him regardless. And a Ladybug. Ladybug. Not going to be doing too much to my Slowpoke, let me tell you what, unless you hit the Supersonic. Alright, if you can hit this through, we'll be good. No. Really? Your first battle and you're gonna get confused by a Ladybug? Fine, I'll switch into Cinder, he can go for the Ember and then we'll knock it out and everything will be good. But that's kinda silly. So let's go for the Ember here, knock out the Ladybug, and I'm gonna say the same thing again because I repeat myself all the dang time. And there we go with that minuscule experience. But there we go. Oh, double goodness. Yeah, double goodness indeed. Alright, let's face this guy next. Bug Pokemon are cool and tough. I'll prove it to you. Go ahead. Prove it. Show me how tough your Pokemon are. I'm pretty sure we're in for a treat, folks. I mean, he's got two Pokemon, and what is it? A frickin' Caterpie. Oh man, I'm scared. Alright, bro, come on out here and don't get confused or poisoned or something stupid, even though Caterpie can't really poison. And since we are in this battle right now, I figured I would talk about the move Curse that we have on our Slowpoke, since it came with that move when we caught it. So Curse is a really interesting move. For any other for a Pokemon that isn't a Ghost type, it lowers its own speed in favoring of raising its attack and defense by one stage. Now for a Ghost type, it cuts its own HP in half to inflict 1/4 of the opponent's maximum HP each turn onto it. And that's kind of interesting because it takes its own HP and it takes its opponent down slowly each turn. I have no idea why it took me that long to explain that or whatever, but it's somewhat decent. However, you're just leaving yourself up for a knockout that turn. And a critical hit, wow, that was a powerful crit, let me tell you. And wow, that did not do a lot of damage in the slightest. Please don't poison. Okay. I just need to get through this battle without being poisoned and everything will be okay. Please don't do it. You've hit me with plenty of poisons and a frickin' course. Why can't I just go through a battle without getting poisoned? Wouldn't that be so hard? And please, can I knock this thing out without dying this turn? Yes, we can. At least we got the experience for it, but was it worth it? I think it kinda was, even though we're at 4 HP and poisoned. Now I have to take, what, 3 seconds out of your guys' time to heal it? So let's go for the potion here to give it some HP. I'll also use a berry on it since it'll heal 10. I mean, 10 HP at this point, I mean, it's still pretty respectable, but, I mean, not that good. And then I'll use an antidote to cure its poison so we can continue battling. Because I really want to show off Slowpoke in its first set of battles here, because Slowpoke is a good Pokemon. I mean, it won't be good for quite a while. I mean, it's decent, but it really won't be good until it evolves. And then it evolves quite late, so hopefully... I mean, not hopefully, you guys will be seeing Slowpoke a lot until it evolves, so... that's just that. And you know what's hilarious, right? This Weedle at level 7 outspeeds Slowpoke at level 13. That just goes to show how slow Slowpoke is, hence his name. It has slow in its name, so it's gotta be a slow Pokemon. But I mean, it's doing quite well here. I mean, I haven't had a battle besides getting poisoned or confused where it's had major issues, because it's been doing pretty well, all things considered. I mean, I really couldn't expect much more out of it. And to be honest, I was expecting much worse when I was starting out here. I thought I was going to have to keep switching back and forth. And to be honest, I'm glad I don't have to, because the battles here would be really slow if I had to. Let's be honest here. It would probably take me about 20 minutes to go through this gym. And it won't even take half of that. Well, it will take me about half that time. But it would have taken me more. And now bro is level 14. Oh my goodness. And your final Pokemon is a Beedrill. Now that's pretty interesting. I'm glad this guy took the time to evolve his Kakuna into Beedrill. I'm not really sure why you have Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill in the same family. I don't know why you have all three of them, but I'm at least glad enough that you evolved it. And I mean, Beedrill early on is pretty good, since it evolves so late, or evolves so early, but it's not good later on. And this guy was mentioning how bug types evolve early on, so they're really good early on. No, they're kind of bad later on. So, I mean, I would have only used Beedrill or Butterfree for the first 3 or so badges before I would have switched off to a new team member. And I don't think I've ever used a Beedrill, ever, in my history of playing Pokemon. I've used Butterfree like once, but that's about it. And yay, level 18, there we go. Sweet, not bad. Just evolving isn't enough. No, it's gotta have good moves to compensate for its evolving, I guess. You saved all the Slowpoke? Phew, you're mighty. But my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. Are they now? They don't seem pretty tough. Well, we haven't really seen what he has yet, so I can't really judge for myself. What do you have, good sir? Let's see. Oh, you have a Paris. What a good Pokemon. I am so glad I got to fight you. But I mean, we're gonna get a pretty decent amount of experience, even though I'm not going to keep Slowpoke in. And the reason for that is because Paris has a lot of status-inflicting moves. Luckily, it's using Scratch, but it does have Poison Powder, it has Stun Spore, it probably has Sleep Powder or some other move. But I'm not taking any chances, because Paris is not a hard Pokemon to take down, it's just annoying if you let it get one of those moves off. And with that, guys, we have defeated every trainer in this gym, so it's time to face off against a gym leader. Let's do it. I'm Bugsy, I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Alright guys, here we go, the second gym leader of the game, Bugsy, the bug-type gym leader. He's gonna start things off with a Metapod. A Metapod, level 14, bug-type with the moves Tackle, String Shot, and Harden. Oh boy, this thing is a troop. Oh man, what's it gonna do? It's gonna use Harden to increase his defense, and then it's just gonna spam Tackle with the occasional String Shot to lower your speed, so that way eventually Metapod will outspeed you, and then it'll just tackle you to death. It's a pretty devastating Pokemon, and by that I mean no it's not, because it's gone, just like that. Not even a problem. Come on, you could have at least evolved your Metapod. Oh, but here we go. This is the thing I was waiting for. Here is Scyther, level 16, bug and flying type with the moves Fury Cutter, Quick Attack, and Leer. This thing could be devastating, and it is quite devastating to Slowpoke because Slowpoke is weak to bug, but not to Quilava. Now this thing has Leer, which lowers your defense, but it also has Fury Cutter. Now what Fury Cutter does is the more times it hits, the stronger the attack becomes. And if it misses, it resets, obviously. And it got the burn. Oh man, and it has Quick Attack, so it can hit you for, oh my god, what a critical. And critical hits are unaffected by any other status condition or anything like that, so that's pretty good damage, not gonna lie. And bro is level 15, which means it gets Water Gun. Thank goodness it got a better move. And his final Pokemon is a Kakuna. A pretty bad Pokemon, but hey, he's got it. Level 14, Bug and Poison type with the moves Poison Sting, String Shot, and Harden. Yeah, this thing is going to go down, and since we have Water Gun, which is a special attack, it's not going to be affected by Harden. We can keep Slowpoke in and take this thing down ourselves without having to worry about switching. And look at that damage. That's pretty good damage considering that he's only one level lower than we are. And of course, if he hits the poison sting, he's gonna poison. And I mean, it's a gym leader. But seriously, can I go one battle without getting poisoned? I guess you can't, right? But there we go. Water Gun's gonna land on the Kakuna. And that's going to be it. Goodbye. I mean, even Scyther wasn't that threatening at all, because we had Quilava. Whoa, amazing, you're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win, take this badge. And we got quite a bit of money from that. And we got the Hive badge. Sweet. Do you know the benefits of Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this, and we get ourselves TM49. What does that contain, you may ask? Well, it contains Fury Cutter. If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. The longer your battle goes, the better it gets. Isn't that great? I discovered it. Cool. I am so proud. But now that we have done that, guys, we can get the heck out of here and move on to our next destination. But before we do that, I'm going to take a second to heal up because I don't want to be poisoned for the rest of my life. Alrighty, now that we are done with that, I say before we go anywhere, let's head inside Kurt's house here and talk to him. Ah, Jamie, I just finished your ball. Here. Since we gave him the white apricorn yesterday, we get ourselves the fastball, which I believe has a better catch rate when you're catching Pokemon that has a lot of speed. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Now let's check out our Pokemon, see if they're good enough. Yes, they are. Now that they're fully healed, and let's move on, shall we? Wait. We can't. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha, quit lying. You're not joking? Then let's see how good you are. Of course, we can't progress without facing our rival for the second time, Jeremy the Jerkface McGee. I gotta stop talking. He's gonna start things off with a Ghastly, level 12, Ghost and Poison type with the moves Hypnosis, Lick, and Spite. Now this could be bad for Slowpoke because he is weak to Ghost. And we do have Water Gun, which means we're going to do something to this thing and not use Tackle. And Lick does have a chance of Paralysis, so that could be bad. But I'm going to keep out Slowpoke because I think he'll do a decent job, and Link doesn't really do a lot of damage. And the one thing about this game, and of course I get paralyzed, the one thing about this game is that Ghost-type moves are physical. And Ghastly is one of the worst physical attackers in the game. He's better known for his special attack. But Ghost-type is a physical attack in this game. And yeah, there's the Paralysis. Come on, at least knock out the Ghastly. There we go. Go for the Water Gun and take this thing out, and then we will move on to his next Pokemon. Get the heck out of here, please. And not level 16 yet. Oh well. But now he's got a Zubat, so what am I going to switch into for that? I guess, let's set our own Zubat. We haven't seen Batro in quite some time. He has a Zubat level 14, Poison Flying type with the moves Leech Life, Supersonic, and Bite. Just like ours, except ours has Swift, so that's pretty good. Let's go for the Bite and hope we get a flinch or something. No, but he has his own Bite. It's just going to be a Bite. Oh, why did he get the critical? Let's go for Swift. I believe Swift is going to do more damage since Zubat is more physical. But we have a... Oh, come on! Goodness gracious. Come on, Batro. You can't be bested by a weaker Zubat. Come on. No! No! Stop it right now. Stop it. If you get hit one more time... Oh, thank goodness. Please. Flinch. No. Don't die. Okay, you didn't go down. Good. Alright, let's knock this thing out with a Bite. Take it out. And show that we are the better being. And we're not level 17. And his ace is Crocona. Oh boy. You know what? Why the heck not? We'll send out Cinder, our starter, against his starter, just like old times. And by that I mean like a few episodes ago. Alright, so he has a Crocona, level 16, Water type with the moves Scratch, Leer, Rage, and Water Gun. Now, if you happen to choose Chikorita, he's going to have a Quilava, level 16, Fire type with the moves Tackle, Leer, Smokescreen, and Ember. And if you chose Crocona, he's going to have a Bayleaf, level 16, Grass type with the moves Growl, Razor Leaf, Reflect, and Poison Powder. Now, I would consider Bayleaf to be the worst thing to deal with, because Reflect and Razor Leaf is just a bad combination, and wow, that was damage. Alright, and since Ember is really not doing anything, let's just go for the Tackle. That still doesn't do anything, even after a Leer. Oh boy, this could be bad, guys. This could be dangerous. Let's go for the Ember. Now, I should heal Slowpoke, because his special defense is going to be great against this thing. If I don't get knocked out, which I might. Oh, so close. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... your HP is not that bad. Let's go and use a Paralyze heal to heal your paralysis. And then we'll send you out against this Crocodile. We'll show off that our Slowpoke is the better Pokemon here. Sorry, Cinder, I know you have been a bad, but you'll be just fine. You know what? Just even better yet, we're going to make this a perfect win for Slowpoke. Let's go for Patro here. And I'm going to go for the Bite to see if we can at least get the flinch. No. No, we cannot. Okay. Well, this could be bad. This could be a bad time. Some say that this is one of the harder fights in the game, so it is. I do agree with that, actually. This is one of the more challenging fights. I'm just gonna go for the Curse, because as you can see, I mean, that still was quite a bit of damage. But we're just gonna set up Curse here so we can increase our defense more than it was before. And Water Gun, I believe, won't do a lot of damage because we are also all Water type, so it's gonna be resisted. Let's go for the Tackle and see how much that does. Oh, one more and it's gone. We got this, guys. We have frickin' got this unless you get the critical, and that would be bad. Ah, Slowpoke, what a man. You did it. Good job. Oh, man. There we go. Level 16. You have definitely proved yourself this episode. Huh. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. Yeah, sure. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I'm gonna be strong and wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket too. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. Okay, well now that we have successfully defeated our rival, let's go ahead and heal up again. And move on through. Alrighty then, now before we head out, let's go ahead and enter the mart and see what this guy has for selling. I know we went to this mart before, but I want to buy some things. He still has the charcoal, which could be good. But at this point, I'm going to buy some super potions because that's a better healing. Repels, I know we bought 5. I'm going to buy a few more just to be safe. And of course, we need the usual antidotes and paralyze heals so we don't get poisoned or any of things of the like. And I don't have enough money to buy the charcoal, but that is okay because, well, I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Quilava can handle things on his own. But with that, you guys, after 2 boss fights in 1 episode, I think that's going to be it for this one. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to be heading out into the Ilex Forest, enter through the gate, and see what lies ahead. See you guys then. But of course, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Crystal.